All right, today we're taking a closer look at JNN Institute of Engineering, which is located in Tiruvallur. Now, for all you students getting ready for TNEA counseling, the code you'll want to remember for this college is 1126. Let's dive right in. So, right off the bat, one of the most important things you need to know about JNN is that it's an autonomous institution. Now, for students and parents, this is a really big deal. Why? Well, it means the college has the freedom to design its own curriculum, to keep it fresh and updated. They can also conduct their own exams. This makes them way more responsive to what the industry actually needs, even while they're still affiliated with Anna University. It's a huge plus point.
Okay, so when you're shortlisting colleges, what are the key things to look for? Let's talk about the real quality markers, accreditation and approvals.
Now, this is something you absolutely want to look for. The NBA status, which stands for National Board of Accreditation. Think of it as a government stamp of quality for individual engineering branches, and JNI has two core programs with this accreditation. Computer Science and Engineering is accredited right up to June 2026. But check this out. The Electronics and Communication Engineering program is accredited all the way until June 2028. That's a really long validity, and it's a very, very strong sign of that department's quality and stability.
And of course, the college has the all-important approval from AICTE. That's the All India Council for Technical Education for the 2025-26 academic year. This is basically the non-negotiable baseline approval that every engineering college must have.
All right, moving on. Let's get to know the college a little better. What's its background? Let's look at the foundation.
So, JNNIE has been around since 2008. It's run by the Alamelu Amal Educational Trust. As we mentioned, it's located in Tiruvallur district, and yes, it's affiliated to Anna University in Chennai.
Okay, this is the big one. What courses can you actually get into? Let's break down all the academic options on the table.
In total, for the upcoming TNEA 2026 admissions, the college has an approved intake of 1,090 seats. So that gives you a good sense of just how big their first-year batch is going to be.
Now, what's really interesting is how the college is keeping up with the times. They've introduced several new age branches just since 2020. We're talking about fields like artificial intelligence and data science, cybersecurity, robotics, even biomedical and environmental engineering. This shows they're really thinking ahead and offering courses that are in high demand right now.
And here's the full breakdown of seats. You can see right away there's a huge focus on the computer streams. 300 seats for artificial intelligence and data science, and another 300 for traditional computer science and engineering. That's massive. Then you have the NBA-accredited ECE and Cybersecurity, both with 120 seats. And the more specialized branches like environmental, robotics, and biomedical have smaller, more focused intakes.
All right, after the degree, what's next? Let's talk about the all-important topic, placements and career outcomes. So the big question is, what happens after those 4 years?
Well, the number the college has reported is 84%.
Just to be crystal clear, that's an 84% placement figure. Now, this is the data that the college itself has reported to TNEA. And as always, we want you to know that this is self-reported data and hasn't been independently verified by a third party.
Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the day-to-day stuff. What's life like on campus? We'll cover the hostel and transport situation.
Good news for students coming from out of town, the college has on-campus hostels for both boys and girls. And a detail that many of you will care about, the mess serves both veg and non-veg food.
So, how do you get to campus? Well, for day scholars, the college does run its own bus service. If you're planning to use public transport, the nearest railway station you want to know about is Ponneri, which is about 18 kilometers away.
And finally, let's talk about the practicalities of getting in and paying for it. Here's what you need to know about admissions and financial support.
Admissions are handled through the TNEA counseling process, which is pretty standard. The seats are split into two categories. 65% come under the government quota, which is filled based on your TNEA rank, and the other 35% fall under the management quota. For students who are eligible, there's also a good amount of financial aid available through various government scholarships. You've got the First Graduate Scholarship, tuition fee waivers for SC/ST students, and then specific scholarships for BC, MBC, DNC, OBC, and minority students as well. Just so you know, all the information we've shared today comes directly from the college's own reporting to government portals like TNEA. We've verified everything as of March 2026 to make sure it's as current as possible for your admission process.
Explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.